Hello, everybody, and welcome to Suddenly Saturday. My name's Bonnie D, and I channel through the cards. I also dream, and whatever else I do. Sometimes I just know I feel energy from people. If I get a lot of negative energy, I got to get away. I've been feeling the energy of people for a long time, and yeah, I'm sure you can too if you practice it. But anyway, let's get started. This reading was really, as it's going to tell you, intense. And the air and everything around us right now is really intense. I know you can feel it. I feel it. I've been feeling it all week, and I've tried to get a reading on a couple times, and it just didn't go because something was stopping me from putting that out. And I know why a few things because it wasn't ready. Let's just say that it wasn't ready. But now it's ready. And it's just the right time because people are kind of lost right now. They're edgy, they're aggravated, and I get it because we've been going through this for what, 5 years now, almost 6 years, and it hasn't ended. It's still a theatrical performance. So let's go into what kind of messages the collective, this is for everybody, uh, has to say. Now, we had some beautiful cards come out, and I know we were going to get to that, but this is what we're going to talk about because this is going to lead us into what our creator wants to say. Now, the first card we got was a 43, which is a 7, and it's celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. If you see people disrespecting Mother Earth, any of us, we should be actually like not be ignorant or mean, but look at them and say, we brought all this crap to our mother, to our nature, to our world. Now it's time to change ourselves and clean up ourselves. Once we clean up ourselves, hopefully it will ricochet on everybody who wants to clear their self of especially all the negative that everybody's hanging on to. Um, that will be a beautiful thing when you get all the craziness and all the bad memories wiped out. And I know a lot of people haven't went completely through the dark night of the soul. And guess what? I still have dark nights of the soul. We always will. But I just feel that the birth part of it, when we come into this world, is really hard to go back when your parents are together and your whole family's young together. And it makes you think and reminisce and kind of feel heart flutters of sadness that the memories are just a memory. Now we've got 21, which is a 3, which is a divine number, your own path. And there's dream catchers up in the corner of this. And we've got the crystal. And if you look at it, the crystal has different ways it's going. She's pushing the energy. It's got this way and this way. So it's kind of giving you different paths. They're going different ways, but this is your choice. This, if you're looking for a partner or someone around you for guidance in that, you should do that. Now, I could tell you, go do a meditation. Go be by yourself and don't think out of the brain. Kind of feel it in your heart because your heart is the one that's connected to source. So that's what she's doing. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. If we always have somebody telling us, do it this way, do it that way, don't do it this way, wait, not time, it'll never be time. So do it the right time. Bring beauty back into the world. We all did it, and we all need to care about the world we're living in. It could be very beautiful. And we got 28, which is a 10, release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. I think a lot of us in this world right now, we're lucky to have a mother and father. We're lucky to have any family. It's been really out of control for a lot of years now. And when we get that comfortable giving our government that much leeway with our world, we got to release that because that is a trap if I've ever seen one before. We don't we don't go, we've had people and men and women tell us what to do and decipher a book. Why don't we read the book that's been copyrighted 50 times or go get another book and learn some mystery, some about what they're talking about and take it from there because everybody's unique and everybody has something they're doing. So you got to think of it that way. There's false and there's true. Sooner or later, you will get to either one, but it'll be a beautiful message to you. It'll be for you, but it might be for everybody a little bit. It all depends. Now we got the mystic forest, and we got one of a kind. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. That is a beautiful card. I just see that baby and I feel so warm and lighthearted. And really, that's where we were at one time. We were loved so much by our creator. I mean, we had a whole life ahead of us. And I think some of us have kind of forgot exactly as you are, that you were one of a kind and you still are. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content right here, right now. That's true. There will never be anything that keeps them satisfied. They'll always see a rainbow around another corner. And that is kind of sad. I just can't imagine uh how things and I love things too. I really do. And I've had birthdays and given things and stuff like that. But we've lost track of time in Christmas and the birthday and all the glorious holidays. We've just lost so much time. We have to rebuild what we've lost. And I can say it's intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. I can't say that it is going to be all high and no lows. Our life is full of lows. It all depends on how we treat it and react to it. I'm still getting used to the observe. When people come at you with low vibes, negative kind of atmosphere, and what you say, they just challenge you. That is my opportunity to observe, just be quiet and observe how they reacted to it And I can honestly say that uh, it's like that old saying, uh, don't don't throw stones when you live in glass houses. Okay, because I don't think there's a good idea that people want shit shoved down their brain, and I really try not to do that. I'm on my own journey. I can't help anybody else. I can put it out there how I feel and what I'm going through and what I've seen from people, but hey, this is your journey. This is you. The intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. I felt like I needed to read that again because what, like I said with the dark night of the soul, we will always go through a dark night of the soul, whatever we do. But this is telling you we will, even though we say, I walk through the dark night of the soul. I feel like it's finished. Well, that part of it is finished. The anger that you felt towards people or that if you let it finish. And then you're on to the next story. And then you find maybe that the person that you kind of shut off actually had good ideas that we didn't understand at that point. So there's a lot of things in the play of intense. And words are really what we need to hang on to because we can figure it out from now. And 1111, and I see 1111 all the time. 1111 is an important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony and balance in soulmates. When we are not in harmony and balance, we will know that. We will get that feeling. And I've noticed the facial will change. The adrenaline will change. Feel yourself. Try this when you're really mellow, like me, and you just want to kind of do things and be where you need to be. And then the next time you feel like you're aggravated and you're just pissed off and you just don't want to deal with crap, that's the overload that some of us go through. And then we just got to be quiet and observe the situation. And other things will flow out if you are patient. Patience is not my virtue. But I am hearing that just be patient. And I am being patient. I'm working on that fragment of me. So there is going to be some intense times. And a lot of us see 1111. We see 22 and all kinds of numbers. Numbers are a lot of things in our life. But we need to be exactly as we are, one of a kind, and we've got paths, soul paths, and we need to follow our own path. So we also got the Soul Helper Oracle, and it is a number 33. And it is also a power number, and is also the year my father was born. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. That is a big message for I've read this card a hundred times. That was a big message for me. And I have this feeling for some other people too, because we did listen to the eternal song of your soul, tune into it, and learn to trust it. So it's asking you to go into your soul, your eternal soul, and listen with your heart. That's what I'm getting. It's a song for your soul because your soul is in an avatar. Your soul is giving you the energy to do what I'm doing and what you need to do. But we got to listen. Knowing this will help you to be better able to sense your soul, to attune to it, since if you seek it within you, it will be in vain. Think of yourself increasingly as a soul light great, radiant and immeasurable, diverse in all your colors and vibrations. Your soul is the matrix of your truth, of your eternity. Learn to trust your soul. It has chosen the precise life as it saw the immense diversity that your present circumstances have to offer. Now is the time to stop railing against all these things. Acceptance is key and will open the door to your next step forward, your destiny. Your helpers for the next 21 days is the power animal of the raven, the herbal essence is the tea tree oil, the healing crystal is the sapphire, and the number is the master number 33. 33 double in your power. It's like a soul union, reunion in your heart. And you can't really see, but you can feel it happening if you feel within your heart. That was a very good part of this reading. There's like a lot of good stuff in this reading to me, and I feel it's this is going to tell you that the Starseed Oracle that came out with this is trying to tell you something also, which is close to this. One of a kind, exactly as you are. Follow your own unique path. You celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. This is showing you to release that. If you don't have that and you're just holding grudges and just bottling up everything you've learned, and you just want to go tell everybody and they're wrong and I'm right, that is besides the point. I mean, who cares who's wrong or right as long as we get it right the first time. If you're wrong, so be it. If you're right, yay, people's ego always wants to be thanked a million times because they did something superpower. Well, maybe your superpower was that. Never know. Okay, in the Starseed Oracle, we have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. This is what I've been doing. I have conquered a few issues, and I'm so proud of myself. And that's what you want to give people. If you know people that are going through like dark nights of the soul, have some changing they're going through, and things like that, and they don't seem the same, back them, tell them, hey, whatever you say is right here with me. I won't say anything. And, you need to feel it from the heart. Do some meditation. And basically that's it, because they're on their journey and you're on yours. Water your garden. Water your garden is water your garden. You have a garden out there, it's going to feed you and other people who take care of it. And the body care, tender and rest. Earth is a seasonal plant, and as such, you're a seasonal being. You can't be on and in full bloom, month after month, day after day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest and refuel, to take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected. As such, you're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out, and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest immune system. Disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover. When you find yourself running on your nerves, there is enough time left will bend toward you when you do. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What is your body yearning for? That's the question. That's pretty wild because our body, my body, is starting to show me of things that I loved for a long time, and I don't like them anymore at all. Like soda. There's a lot of things that it's just gone. So yeah, it is working beautifully. But I'm getting used to it. I like it. I like it a lot. So we got Magic Spirit Oracle, number 18, which is a 9. Don't worry, darling. You'll find your way. The red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, carefree. This is where I'm at the point right now. I'm so over the election crap that's been living our world for 5 years, probably 10 years or more, and we just didn't notice it. It's just a bunch of men and women that want to tell everybody how to live, how to work, how to do this, and we don't want a babysitter that's going to rule our world. We're all adults. We can handle it. I freely flow and find my path. I nurture my joy and ally and guide. The red rose represents a being that blooms even in possible situations. This particular rose grew from the concrete of the sidewalk. Nature always has her petals. She has used her insight and magic to overcome all odds and obstacles in her way, even when others didn't believe it was possible. Her spirit is surprisingly lighthearted, playful, and colorful. For much a resilient and spiritually connected being. For such who chooses to be stubborn and still seek joy, magic and meaning despite circumstances. This result is her ability to continue growing and even uplift and inspire others as they try to do the same. There is a carefree and fluid energy behind the card. The card and guide invite you to stop being so serious, to trust that you will make it through whatever it is that you need to do. As you have in the past, you are not permanently stuck. So lighten up, relax, and worry, overthinking, and doubt. It isn't helping you or anybody. It only blocks what you want or where you're trying to go. If you have pulled the red rose, it could also mean that a mentor or guide will come into your life and with a teaching to help you overcome an obstacle, or a person who is already in your life could greatly assist you. It's interesting. Is there someone who always seems to stay joyful and light? Observe and learn from these people. The most enlightened teacher on the planet are those who seem to always be giggling. The Buddhas of the world learn from them how they are, not just what they are. Try to try to ease your doubt and worry. As hard as it may be, seek to find joy and playfulness in doubtful situations, especially when you're in a state of feeding, stuck, laugh whenever you can, watch comedies, and surround yourself with lighthearted people. This energy will help you get through or figure out whatever it is that you need. Yeah, it's seriously, I've seen beautiful flowers come out of cracks in concrete, and they withstand that, and it's beautiful. I keep hearing something back there. I don't know what it is. There's nobody in here. I I think a lot of us are too just too set on everything. I can't even explain it at this point right now. I was a while back, and now I'm gradually kind of coming out of things. Get to the point where if I say something to somebody and they start asking me why, or what, I'm not going to answer your ass. You don't know that's your problem. Then they get irate and ignorant, and I just say something. I I don't like negative like that. We have a dialogue, but if you're that nasty, I don't know. I've been dealing with shit like that, and yeah, I'm over it. Now we got the cow gray angels and ancestors. Eagles see from a higher perspective. Yeah. Look at things from a different angle, fly higher, and see new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native and American and Celtic, eagle draws its power and strength from the sun. It is a powerful, strong, and courageous guide, which is able to see for miles. It approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in a reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfishness. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or visions may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation. If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see other people from everyone's perception. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the high road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the higher good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle, the eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. That's where we need to go. I mean, it's going to be a while till we can feel that love because it's going to take a while. There's a lot of people in all kinds of different sections that they look like they're loved, but then, yeah, deep down, they're not loved. Yeah. Okay, we got Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angles of water who can help you dive into and dive within to understand the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feeling that are on the surface, they are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you unlock, acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angles of water help you to hear the message they have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messages that allows you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Uh, okay. The eagle is telling you to see from a higher perspective. Now you've got the water guardian and she's connecting with your emotions. So you actually went with the eagle in your soul's memory to a higher perception. And then you connected with the water guardian. That would be beautiful, but it would be a lower perception. Went from all the way to the sky to all the way to the water. So it's everything. So it's every type of perception people can feel. That's what's going through this. Because we got one more. We got the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. I completely agree. I'm laying there in my little Zen moment, that little fawn she's got on her, and I'm like, I'm all in. She's got beautiful wings. She's got a panther. She's got a raven, and she's got the wise owl right behind her. She means business. Trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The Animal Guardians is this card that represents the angel of the animal kingdom. Animals are animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey. And help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of the animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The animal guardian depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them, and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredible connected nature is with the spiritual realms. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. I I love that because there's a lot of different kind of strange things happening with me and my husband, and we're noticing everything. Notice your body and your how you're sleeping and eating and your moods and your everything. We're really looking at everything because it's like we're changing. Can't explain it. Don't know what it is, but just little pieces of different things come in daily, and it's like, I don't know. And then you look at the sun, you're looking at commercials and you think, where the hell's that at? So there's a lot of new things being programmed into our subconscious right now. And we'll be able to tell what's true and what's not true at some point. Okay. Intuitive Whisper Oracle. And this needed to come out. 19, move your body to move your emotions. How pretty is this? Get up and move. So much of life has become sedentary, and it is time to mix things up and get moving in ways that feel nourished for you. Movement is good for both our physical and mental health. Your emotions will shift when you move your physical body. So if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life right now, get up and wiggle those hips, the emotional center of your body. What is your go-to movement of choice? For some, it is intense exercise, like going to the gym or running for others. It is dancing, yoga, and or going for a walk in nature. There is no right or wrong way to move, but this is your nudge to rediscover what movement feels nourishing for your soul. Get playful, reconnect to your inner child so that you delight in movement without any judgment. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to try this. How to move your body. Play your favorite music and stand so you feel steady on your feet. Close your eyes and deepen your breath. With childlike curiosity, invite your body to move in a way that feels playful and silly. Notice how your emotion sniffs. Notice how your emotions shift as you begin to move and let go. Step out of your comfort zone and maybe book yourself a class that inspires a new way of moving. That's kind of interesting the way that was. Just, yeah, we are too sedentary. I got into problems with that too. You're just so like sick of it. I don't even want to go out on that. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Not at all. And we got a 23, and that is a 5. And we got the owl, the snake that can't catch the owl, the hummingbird, the butterflies, and a person laying on the ground, obviously meditating. Your body is like a book that holds within it every experience you have ever had. In the same way that the mind filters your life experience, your body holds on to every step and movement. There is deeper inner wisdom within your body that needs to be unlocked to unleash your full potential. The story of your body starts to reveal itself through meditation because curious as to what is held beneath the consciousness, the conscious mind. It is within the silence that we slowly begin to read through the silence that we slowly begin to read through the chapters of our story. On intelligence that cannot be understood by thinking, but through feeling. Be understood by thinking and through feeling. So that's kind of interesting because I do feel the feelings before I realize it's not true. That's interesting. Okay. There is a deep inner wisdom within your body that needs to be unlocked to unleash your full potential. Story of your body starts to reveal itself through meditation because become curious as to what is held beneath the consciousness mind. It is within the silence that we slowly begin to read through the chapters of our story. An intelligence that cannot be understood by thinking but through feeling. The more we know the full pictures of who we are, the more choice we have moving into the future. How to read your body. Sit with your eyes closed and observe the stillness, sound, feeling, and subtleness of the moment. Deepen your breath until you feel your body soften. Take your awareness down to your feet and ask your body this question: what can my feet reveal to me? Observe what you notice without judgment. Perhaps sensation, perhaps memories, and just let it be. Continue to scan up through your body with that same level of curiosity. What do the legs reveal? The glutes and the hips, the stomach, the heart, the arms, the hands, the throat, and the head. Feel into each area and listen to the story of your body as it reveals. I like that. That is, we need to get one with our body because our body has been partying too long or being held or hurt too long in this 3D existence. It's time to go into a joyful, beautiful life we need to live. Okay, now we're going to do the map oracle and we will do a clarifier for the oceanic tarot. And first card that came out was a 46 and it says coming apart. And if you see the faces, they got the girl up here. There's two girls on each mask. And they're cracking. The one girl has the ribbon on her eyes, and the other girl is just looking down. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship. Out of a sense of fear, the price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. There is going to be many, and that's a 10, 6 and 4. There is going to be many people that go their own way, whether it's passed away or left or went on their own journey, whatever it is. Get ready because it's coming apart. And the clarifier for coming apart was a 12, and a 12 is a divine answer. So I'm kind of thinking that that coming apart and the hangman limbo 12. Okay, use this waiting time to see your situation in a new light and find alternative perspectives. You may find an ingenious solution or gain a valuable insight. Wait, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints. When the hangman arrives in your reading, you cannot move forward, stuck in limbo. You may be waiting for a decision to be made, or generally feel that some aspects of your life are on hold. As receptionist and project manager, frustrated, and you may decide to reach a compromise rather than hang around much longer. However, the hangman asks you to stay calm and think through. Okay, I'm going to say somebody is coming apart at this point, and they're in limbo though. They are trying to figure out what to do next. Uh, give them some time. This is something they really need time with, and give them the hangman time. Because if they come to a decision right now when they're coming apart, it might not be the right decision. Remember that. That could be a dangerous scenario right there. Okay. And we got a number 10, rock bottom. We've been getting that a lot. Rock bottom. Geez, surrender and accept are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further. And the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment or release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Okay. Something is telling me through this rock bottom, we've been getting a lot. I see someone being very confused by two, either parents, grandparents, someone. See, there's broken, there's limbo, and then there's rock bottom. Mm. Yeah, you need to really be careful with this one. Because I see someone falling apart and then they go into limbo trying to figure it out, and they still didn't because they've hit rock bottom. And rock bottom is what it is. It's rock bottom. It's a difficult time to to seem that you reach a point where you can go no further. So that's kind of what it is at this point. I mean, you can try to do something else, but if you're broken and you're in limbo and then you're going to rock bottom, I don't know about that. I know what it's doing to you because the rock bottom got the 7 of Wands and it is endurance. This is something somebody's been working with. The body, like a book, the eagle, the water guardian, the limbo, the broken apart. Listen, there's a lot of good in this reading, but there is a lot of stagnation. Say your words loud and clear, and then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground, and with endurance and courage, you will get the results you need. Yeah, that's pretty great. I think it's gonna work out. You're gonna hit rock bottom. You definitely are gonna hit rock bottom. And not everybody, but some of us. And then we're gonna wonder what we do next. Ride the wave, number 14, which is a 5, which is change. Right now, success is easy and effortless. Love the dolphin. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. You may be mistaken a rogue wave for a fun ride. You can only coast for so long before you hit the shoreline with a smack. The tide is ebbing, and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be a strong swimmer now. Don't worry, preparation ensures a successful result. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment to come. Now is the time for consciousness, preparation, and skill building. Uh, yeah, something has been moving in the spiritual world, and I think people are starting to say, whoa, wait a minute. Uh, what? They're starting to see that a lot of lies and a lot of boo-boo stuff, and it's been binding everybody. Now, uh, we got a 10, another 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. The wheel is not so much a doing card as it is receiving card. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. Go with the flow. Fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. This is a good reading for our collective. There is some what ifs, and there is some other things in there. And if you watch it again, I would put the puzzle pieces together because I think you'll see a lot. A lot of us are going through that. I seen bits and pieces of me in there. If you get into a place where there's somebody that you just don't trust, and there's a lot of them, go into the observe mode and just leave it at that. Just ignore what they're saying. Because whether it's whatever party, I don't care what party it is, whatever party, they are true to their party. And if you sound like you're something other than just that and have an opinion on something else, you're done. So, yeah, just stay in limbo for a little while. Do some basic meditation. Clear that mind and watch for ravens and watch for like maybe a clue. You might just get something that says, hey, whoa. And today is geez, 9/27/2025, which is a 27. There's another 9. Wow. This was a really good read for today, and I'm glad I caught you guys because I have been so much has been going on in my world. And basically it's we're writing a story on our journey into the healing plan that we have going on. And my husband's doing it his way, and I'm kind of doing it my way, and it's working out. But anyway, you know, I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.